So we had joined the two body pieces of the bag with the zipper, and nextly we are going to add the side walls and the bottom of the bag. First we'll attach one of the side pieces to this bag. So here we have a panel already made, and we have these two body sections joined with the zipper. Nextly put these two pieces together, the body section and this side panel. I'm putting a safety pin in the bottom corner through both the pieces to hold them in place like this. And on this side also, in the corner, I'm putting a marker to hold the two pieces together through the corner SU of side panel and through the chain to space in the corner that we created in the last round of this square here, like this. So the two pieces are well in place now. Nextly, grab your yarn. I have chosen the same shade that I'm going to stitch the two pieces together with, and nextly take out the marker, and I'm tying the knot in this chain to space of the corner of the square panel body section. So tie a firm knot there and secure the thread, and then hold the two pieces together like this. It will be easier to work this way. Nextly, insert your hook through this corner SC of the side panel and through the chain to space of the body panel where we have joined the yarn. Pull up a loop like this through both the panels and chain one like this. And then we already had worked SCs on the border in both the panels. So then through the next SCs of both the panels, insert the hook, pull up the loop and work one SC. Then again work one SC in the next SC of both the panels. Again work one SC through the two SCs of both the panels like this. We are inserting the hook from the SC of side panel through the SC of the body panel and working one SC tightly. Simple work, simple row. Just keep working one SC into the corresponding next SCs of both the panels. See, I have joined it in the corner and worked a few stitches, and we're just going to move like this till the end. Just keep working one SC through both the layers. See how neat and clean it looks. Just like this, continue till you reach this corner here. Now I'm reaching the corner here, a couple of stitches to go. In this corner I worked my last SC, and nextly we have joined this one body section with this one side section of the bag. Nextly we have the bottom section again. Take that one piece that you have kept for the bottom, and here in the corner we'll be adding the bottom section as well on the width side. So here in the right corner of this bottom section, through this, insert the hook, and from the side just pull up a loop like this through both the panels and work one SC tightly. That's it. Hold the two pieces again in place like this properly, and we have SCs in the border. Just work one SC through the next SC of both the pieces, the next corresponding SCs of both the pieces like this. Again work one SC through the two panels into the next corresponding SCs. Again insert the hook through the SCs of both the panels and work one SC. Simple row. As we just joined our side panel with the body panel of the bag, we're just joining this bottom section on the width side the same way. Just keep working one SC into the next SC of both the panels like this, and keep the stitches tight. Into the next SC of both the panels, work one SC tightly. We're just reaching the corner here. And in the corner, SCs of both the panels work the last SC tightly. So we have our bottom panel joined onto the width side with the side panel like this, and nextly we'll join the next body section with this side panel that we already had joined with one of the body sections like this. So keep them well in place like this, positioning corner onto the corner, and from here we'll work up. So this is the corner of the next body section. Through this, pull up a loop, work a slip stitch, and then chain one, and again through this SC of this panel and the next SC of the next panel, inside the hook, work one SC tightly like this. Again into the next SCs of both the panels, work one SC. Simple. Again work one SC through both the panels in their peripheral SCs like this. See, I joined this corner, and just reach till you reach up here, all the way up. So here I have reached the end, moved all the way up and reached here, and working the last corner SCs through both the panels the same way we did in the corner. Through both the corner stitches, work a slip stitch, tight slip stitch, put a knot and secure it well here. Cut that extra thread and please do secure the loose ends wherever. So this side is well sewn. See how neat and clean and how ribbed it looks on the corners. We have sewn this bottom panel also on this side, and nextly put the entire thing like this, and again attach this side section the same way we attached that section, including this bottom panel width section also. So and we'll be working the bottom section later together. So just put your side panel here and work it like this till. So here I have sewn this side section with the body section as well, and see how neat it looks. So the two side holes are put now. Nextly we are going to join this bottom section with the body. Here in the corner we'll tie a thread and work the SCs till the end, and the same way we'll sew it on the other side. So here in the corner, through both the corner stitches of both the panels, pull up the thread and tie a knot, secure it well. Keep the two pieces together well in place. Now insert the hook through both the panels, pull up a loop, chain one. I'll first put a few stitch markers here to hold the two pieces together. Go ahead if you want to put stitch markers or safety pins for your convenience. That's it, and now we'll work our SCs. We are sewing the same way as we did on the side panel. So then through the SCs of both the panels, insert the hook, work one tight SC like this. Again insert the hook through both the panels in the SCs, work one SC. Again work one SC in the next SCs of both the panels. Work one SC in the next SCs of both the panels like this. Again insert the hook through the side periphery SCs of both the panels and work one SC. Simple. And just like this, move till you reach the end here. I'll see you here. So I've worked it all the way, reached the end, working the couple of last SCs here. Just keep working the same way, putting tight SCs here. Then in the corner SCs, work one last SC here, and then in this bottom section in its corner stitch, I'm just inserting my hook, pull up the loop, work a slip stitch like this, and then put a knot, cut that extra thread, secure it well. Do sew in the loose ends wherever. So this side is well sewn, this side of the bottom, and again the same way, attach your yarn here in this corner on the other side and sew it well, working SUs till the end. So here I have my bag sewn well on all the sides. I have put the side panels, and also the bottom panel is placed well. We had joined this zipper in the last video. Now nextly, at this end of the zipper, this is the open end of the zipper. See, this is the locked end and this is the open end of the zipper here. Here I have worked a kind of whip around the zipper at its edge to cover it up. So I've taken the same yarn that I'm working with, and in this corner I'll just show you, this is completely optional. For the purpose of neatness, I prefer to do it. So here I'm tying my thread like this, and then we're working kind of a, I think it's called whip stitch kind. Simply we want to cover this end of the zipper so that it looks neat. Just work a couple of wraps around the edge like this. Then in the corner also. Through this side, diagonally, I'm working the stitch like this. Then just a little bit onto this side. We'll cover it neatly with the thread. We simply are covering this very corner of the zipper that is showing up near the stopper. This is completely optional. If your zipper looks neat otherwise, don't go for this step. So then in the corner here, I'll put a couple of knots. Neatly. And now this section, the corner is covered well and it looks neat. Onto the inside, I'm taking my needle here onto the inside, and in the corner I'll put a couple of knots and then secure the thread. Into this very section, I'll secure the thread for a short length to make it more sturdy. Cut that extra thread and sew in the loose end that is there. So this corner is well covered the same way I covered the other corner of the zipper as well. And now it looks neat. We simply wrapped the yarn around this corner. So I've done this side, and nextly onto this side of the zipper here where we had put our stitched stopper, we'll put a small square motif. So then work a slip knot and chain 4, insert the hook into the first chain and work a slip stitch to join this round here. A magic ring is created, then chain 3 and insert the hook through this magic ring, work 1 DC. So we have 2 DCs now. Again yarn over into the same ring, work 1 more DC, 3 DCs formed. Into the same ring, work 1 more DC. Now we have 4 DCs in a row. Then chain 2, yarn over into the same ring. Again work 4 DCs in a row. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And after creating 4 DCs in a row, chain 2, yarn over again, work 4 more DCs in the same ring here. 1, 2, 3 and 4. After 4 DCs being worked, chain 2 again, yarn over, work 4 more DCs here in the same ring space here. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Having created 4 DCs, then work last 2 chains, and then in this top third chain inside the hook, work a slip stitch to join this here, put a knot. So a little square is created, put a knot, cut that extra thread, secure the knot well, and just like this create one more square for the lower section. So here I have 2 such squares, and with one of the squares I have put a long thread, a long tail, to which I have added my needle, and nextly we are going to sew it onto this topper section of the zipper. Here we simply want to cover this end, so place one of the pieces on the top like this, covering this edge and the stopper, and on the lower side also put another motif and simply sew the 3 pieces together all the way around. Simple. Our bag is almost ready and we are simply finishing it up, and then we'll accessorize it to completion. Again, put the pieces in place and just sew the 3 pieces together neatly like this, working small stitches. So just like this, it's sewn all the way now. Put a couple of knots here only. Well sewn on both the sides. Put a few knots and secure the thread in this motif only. Now into this lower section, I'll just secure the thread for a shorter length. Cut out that extra thread and it's well sewn, well put on this end. See? It looks so neat and clean. We have this end also well wrapped. And next we will attach a string onto this side to help the zipper open up properly. And first we are going to sew these sections. So we'll sew it till here from the corner, and from the lower side also we'll sew it till a short length, leaving the gap for the zipper. We'll sew it on both the sides. So here again I have my thread with the needle, and in the corner I'm simply going to sew it like this. First put a knot in the corner through both the panels, through both the layers like this. keep that loose end onto the inside. We'll sew it, secure it later, and then just through this peripheral stitches just work small stitches to sew it, the two pieces together like this. Then again from this side, bring out the needle onto that side. Just before the zipper will stop. So we'll work till here where I'm holding it. Till here we have to work. Put a couple of stitches here only so as to make it more sturdy here. See how clean it looks. Till here we need to sew it, and then we'll not sew this end. We want to keep it open. So then I'm taking my yarn out onto this side, and we'll pass this thread, leaving this section open, through this layer only, working small stitches into this outer edge here till we reach the other side of the zipper, from where again we'll sew the two panels together. So just work small stitches into this side panel only to reach the other end of the zipper from where we want to secure it. Work small stitches onto the outside so it looks neat. So I've reached onto this side. Nextly I'm holding it like this for my convenience, and then from this side, after the zipper, I'm sewing both the pieces together the same way we did on that side. From the zipper till the corner, I'm just sewing it well, working small stitches in the peripheral stitches of both the panels. The zipper panel, crochet panel, and this side panel of the bag till we reach the corner here. Now reach the corner. It's well sewn, see? And we have this much of opening for the zipper here. It's really convenient to use. In the corner, I'll put a couple of knots to secure this thread, and nextly I'm simply taking it out onto the inside of the bag where I'll put the knot and secure the thread. From this corner, I took my thread out onto the inside. See? Then onto the inside, just hold it like this, and here I'm working a couple of knots. I will secure the thread onto the inside only. We'll secure a small tail of this thread in this crochet section of the zipper where we have added the zipper. I'm just securing the tail. Simple. Cut that extra thread, having secured it well. And we have sewn it on both the sides. Please sew in the loose ends wherever. So this is well sewn now. And the same way onto this side also, we'll secure the corner till the zipper, the two pieces together. So here also I'm putting a knot in this corner section, the side panel here, and we'll sew it together. Put that thread onto the inside, we'll secure it later, and then begin working tight stitches onto the peripheral stitches of both the panels like this. Small tight stitches. just till the zipper is reached, we'll sew it, and will not sew the zipper with these side panel. So it's when till here, and till here we are going to work, and will not work in the zipper or the section that is already attached in the zipper, will not work there. Here in the corner I've reached till the zipper. I'll put a few stitches here to secure it well, and then take this yarn onto the outside towards the side panel, and we'll simply pass this thread onto the other side of the zipper, the same way we did on that side. Simply working small stitches. We simply want to reach the other side here, so then we'll sew it from this end of the zipper till the corner. So I've reached here, put the two pieces again together, well in place, hold them, and again sew the two pieces together. Small tight stitches, that's it. So we have left this section of the zipper free and sewn it on the sides of it till the corners. And here in the corner, again, I'll take my thread onto the inside, just push the needle onto the inside so that the thread is now onto the inside, and here only we'll put the knot and secure the thread. So hold it like this, secure it with a couple of knots, and here only we'll secure a small section, the tail section of the thread. See how neat it looks onto the front. I'm simply securing a small tail of the thread here. Cut that extra thread, and it's done. Sew in the loose ends wherever. And nextly I'm going to add this tassel to my handle. I have already shared the pattern, how to make a tassel and how to attach it to your project already. A video is shared in my channel. Please go ahead and check that out. So here I have thread my needle with this long thread that is already attached with my tassel, and I'm joining it here with my handle through this crocheted fabric like this, wrapping it around like this. Just follow as I'm doing and it will be sewn well. Nextly, I'll secure this thread also a little bit, the thread of this tassel, into this crocheted fabric of the back, so that the tassel is not flowing everywhere. It will be then lying in place. So just 1 or 2 wraps around this thread at the top of it here, like this. Simple. So now I'm satisfied. Nextly, onto the inside only. Here, work small knots in this crochet section to secure this thread. I have also shared the pattern, the video for tassel, in the description box and also in the iCard. Please go ahead and check that out. It will be easier if at all you need help. So just secure this thread here only in the gray section, hiding it properly. Got that extra thread and it's done. So the tassel or accessory is added here. See? That really looks good. And it will not move everywhere because we have stitched the top portion of the thread here. And nextly, I have two puff flowers. I have already shared a video regarding how to make a puff flower. Please go ahead, check that out. So then, if at all you wish to add them, work them for yourself. I'll be adding them with the string with the same shade and attaching them with the zipper to help the zipper open up fast when needed. So then in this side section, side chain, I'm taking out the thread like this, and then through this side chain of the next flower, putting the two flowers, the wrong sides facing each other and the right sides are facing on the outside. I'll just tie, I have taken around 25 to 30 centimeters of thread and bring the flowers in the middle of this thread, tie, secure the two pieces together, working knots here like this. It will accessorize the bag also, give it a beautiful look and help the zipper also to open up. So here the knot is put, the two flowers are well in place like this, simple. We don't want to sew them together, they already look good. So then keeping a small distance, we'll join the two pieces on both the ends of the zipper onto this side. So let's see. I have thread my needle with one of the ends. We have two ends. With one of the ends I have thread my needle, and then here into this corner where we had wrapped the yarn around the zipper, leaving a few inches with this flower, I'll just put and secure the thread here, working a couple of knots like this. Simple. Around 1.5 inches you can leave with the flower and then secure it here. We just need to put the knots and then secure the thread a little bit into the fabric. Cut that extra thread afterwards. And then thread your needle with the other loose end and then onto the other side of the zipper, keeping the length same, stretch it like this so you will get to know how much you want to keep it and how much you want to stretch it like this, and then just work a knot here, a couple of knots to secure this thread here. The same way we did on the other side. So we are simply holding the two ends of this zipper with our strings, so it will be easier to open the zipper each time we want to open it in a hurry or whatever. Secured my thread and have cut that extra end, and so this little string with the flowers is added here. See, if you want to open the zipper, just hold it like this so the fabric will be tight and taut and you'll be able to open the zipper well. And onto this end of the zipper we had added the square motifs to secure that end, and on this end we have added the flowers. So the bag is ready. This bag really looks ravishing and it really is a very good theme for any of our beautiful attires. Have fun.